You know, overall, it has been a very good year for some of our former prep stars now shining over at Boise State. Earlier this summer, former Fruitland standout Tyler Eiguren was rewarded for his contributions to the team, which extend far beyond the football field. The life of a walk-on. It opens the door of a dream opportunity.
Growing up around here, I always came to the games and watched Boise State.
Only to immediately leave you wanting more.
To be able to actually realize that dream, it's a pretty cool opportunity.
It forces one to work and fight every day so they can reveal and redeem their true value to the team.
You got your phone on you?
This summer,
Let him put your phone off on me real quick.
with the sun set to rise on his third season at Boise State,
I was surprised.
Go ahead and read it out loud for me.
sophomore tight end Tyler Eiguren finally received that validation.
Tyler, your team wants you to know that we appreciate your ability to compete every day and the impact you are having. You have earned yourself a scholarship.
And the reaction from his teammates
I thought it was really cool how they did it up there on Table Rock.
tells you everything you need to know about what he means to the team.
It was really rewarding, to have the whole team there to congratulate me and everything.
Tyler, he's so deserving of getting a scholarship. He's one of my closest friends, and it's a great honor to be a teammate and a friend of his.
It just kind of reminds you that you put your mind to something and you work hard, and you do all the things you're supposed to do, good things happen to you.
50 miles to the west of Boise, you will find a town light on numbers, but heavy on talent and toughness.
There's a lot of really cool things that come from growing up in a small town. A lot of things that you learn, like work ethic, and I think a lot of that has to do with where I grew up and the people I grew up around.
Fruitland, Idaho.
You know everybody, it's a small town.
The place that has produced more scholarship Boise State football players than just about any other town in America over the last decade. Guys like Joey Martirano, Alec Danins, and Garrett Larson all once starred for the Broncos, providing a path for Tyler Eiguren, a current member of the team, to follow along.
You'd shake a player's hand and you thought it was the coolest thing when you were a little kid. You always wanted to run out on the blue. It's kind of like a dream come true,
Down one of the many back roads in Fruitland, you will find the Eiguren Ranch. These are the grounds that instilled a blue-collar mentality in Tyler long before he got to Boise State.
The ranch lifestyle, I think it makes a big difference. You don't get to just quit just because it gets a little bit tough.
Here, you won't find video games.
I would way rather grow up the way I did, building dirt forts and climbing trees and being a kid, I guess.
And sleeping in isn't an option.
I've never woke up past 8 o'clock my entire life.
His whole life, he's just been one of them kids always wake up at daylight.
This 7-acre property is rewarding, yet demanding.
You learn how to work hard because you go help your dad every morning, feed all the cows and the horses.
A balance that serves Tyler's other passion, rodeoing. Over the last 3 years, Tyler's small town lifestyle piqued the interest of his big city teammates.
A majority of our team's from somewhere in California, and it's just a lot different.
For us, it's just everyday life, so I don't know that it's so cool. But I think it definitely is a culture shock.
I'm sure it's a bigger shocker for them to be around us than it is us to be around them.
So the Eiguren family kindly volunteered to show the Broncos what these Broncos are all about.
Most of the guys come to me, they're like, man, when are we gonna go ride horses out at your house? I'm in Idaho, I gotta ride horses.
It started with one, then turned into some. And before long, almost half the team had made the 50-mile trek that seemed a world away from how they were raised.
We try not to laugh at them. Sometimes, though, they get going way faster than they can handle, kind of out kicking their coverage.
My son teaching me how to do this.
The list includes wide receivers C.T. Thomas and Khalil Shakir,
Shaq was terrified.
along with every player in Tyler's tight end position group and more.
Even Shakir, as fast as he can run, when you get horseback, they're moving a lot faster.
The most comical cowboy of them all, though,
Hank thinks that he's gonna be a cowboy one day.
quarterback Hank BACHMEIER.
I think I'm up there, John Wayne-esque.
Better known in this arena as Hillbilly Hank, who will jump at any opportunity to board the Pony Express to Fruitland.
The most entertaining is probably Hank.
Well, Hank's worked the hardest at it. He's been here multiple times.
I'll get moving a little bit, so they gotta tell me to slow down sometimes because I'll get it going fast.
It's been such a fun affiliation that the Eiguren family simply prefer to always keep him around.
We named a horse Hank.
Hank the horse, of course that is. It is only a matter of time before these big city boys gallop back home after their playing days are done.
I've grown relationships with lots of guys on the team just through that.
But when they do, they can claim they've experienced what Idaho is truly like.
When you come to a place like Fruitland, life's still pretty real.
It's fun to have them experience it because they haven't. It's been really fun having them out here.
And I think that's why those kids like to come here.
It's very humbling just to be able to go out there and kind of get away from everything.
Such a great story, Jay. So much to talk about. I mean, I love it all. I absolutely love it. I love when he says somewhere in California.
They're from
somewhere in California.
One thing I have to add to that, Riley Smith, Hank BACHMEIER, all the guys, they couldn't stop bragging about Mama Eiguren's home cooking. She makes a mean rhubarb pie, but seriously, they're thousands of miles away from their moms, and it means a lot to them just to be able to go get a home cooked meal.
Yeah, all right. Great story, Jay. You're one of our best storytellers here. I love it.